Guys, super exciting stuff. Today is build day. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm also really excited to show you my budgeting book and kind of my planning. Just a little bit of that. But be sure to stay to the end because that's where you're going to see a little bit of footage from the build and the completed micro tiny house. So super exciting stuff today. So let's get started. So this is my budgeting and inspiration book. This is where I'll be keeping track of everything. Right here in the front, I've got a design section. I'll take you through that real quickly. So this is what my tiny house is going to look like. It's going to be 120 square feet. It's definitely a micro tiny house. This is what it's going to look like down here. I know that's tiny and you can't really see it, but you'll get to see the whole thing at the end. I don't have a lot done here. So far what I've got planned is my flooring. That'll be going in by probably the end of today or tomorrow. We'll have the flooring in. And then I've chosen my wall color, my trim color, and my color for some of the furniture that I'm going to paint. And that's all we've got done in this section so far. Then I have tasks. In here, I just have my projects, calendars, a weekly to-do list, some more like tasks, just to keep me on track. But then we get to the really important part, the money. I am going to definitely be paying as I go. No more going into debt. No more putting anything on credit cards. I'm going to have to save with using my sinking funds that I've set up. And as I get the money for each project, I'll go ahead and do it. So in here, my first two sections are these cute little sheets. I got these on Etsy from Money Tamer. I'll try to remember to link that down below. So over here, this sheet that says Building Bamma's Dollhouse. I'm going to write in each project as I go. And once I get the project done and paid for, I'll color it in. So for example, right here in this corner, the first 2.5 bricks are for the floors, so I'll be coloring those in by the end of the day. Then over here is where I'm going to keep track of my payments on the loan for the tiny house. I'm going to be able to do that pretty easily because I was paying for storage, $200 a month. My payment for my tiny house is actually going to be less than what I was paying for storage. So I'll be taking that extra money and throwing it into sinking funds or paying this down. We'll see. So then we get into the tracking, which I don't know about for you, but for me is kind of the fun part, especially tracking sheets. So, whoops, I missed a section. So right here on this section is my February sinking funds. Now I've got 20 funds on here. I'm not going to be dealing with 20 funds all at once. I'll explain that in a minute. But right now, to start my project off, I need the money for the floors. So that's all I have in my sinking funds right now is the money to do the floors. They've actually already been paid for. But, so that's all I have with the rest of these. I'll just have to use my sinking funds and build those resources as I go. So then we get into the tracking sheets. If I can get there. Okay. So I do have sheets where I'm going to keep track of each sinking fund individually. I need a lot of detail. Some people don't. And then I have my tracking sheets, my color sheets. Those are so much fun for me. I love those. So like I said, I'm not going to be concentrating on 20 sinking funds all at once. I'm going to tackle 5 at a time. That way I can build these ones quicker. I can kind of do the projects in the order they need to go and feel like I'm getting somewhere. So right now, the 5 that I've chosen to work on are electrical, permit, and lighting. And for that, I've budgeted about $1,200. So each little house will be worth about $40. And I got this on Etsy from the Wealth Club Life. Then I wish I didn't have to have this sheet, but it's necessary. Things happen. It's for overruns. It's when something costs more than you think it's going to. And that happens a lot in construction, builds, renovations, even decor or redecorating projects. For example, the floors. We had originally thought it was going to be about 150. It ended up being 200. So I need to build some money up in a fund like this. This one, I don't have it written in. This book is still a work in progress. But this one's going to be for the insulation, drywall, and paint. That'll be the next project. Then I have a little one. I want to do some little ones too, so I feel like I'm getting somewhere. This one is for furniture. It's actually for a coffee table that I found at IKEA that I want to get. I want to get it as quick as I can because I'm afraid it might go out of stock or something. So this one's going to be $200. And then I've got a fun project. I've got my outdoor garden area. I could say that, you know, that's not important. I'm going to wait till the end, but I know myself too well. The gardens and the way things look on the outside really feed my soul. So I know I'm going to want to spend some money. So I'm going to start putting some money into that sinking fund right away. So that's the 5 sinking funds that I'm going to be focusing on. On Sunday, I'll have a sinking funds video, and we'll take my money that's available and I'll show you how I plug those in to the different sinking funds. So that's it for the budget binder. But I know what you want to see is Bamma's dollhouse. You want to see my tiny house. So you're going to see that next. It's build day and I am so excited. I can't see what I'm filming, but hopefully you see a part of what my view will be eventually. I want to show you where the tiny house is going to go. It's going right here. That's where my tiny house is going to be. If we come around this way a little bit, we're in a bit of a construction mess, but there's the house. We'll get all this cleaned up and organized. This will be sort of my outdoor living area. The house is actually here. I'm so excited. So they're going to be bringing it in. And yeah, that's going to be where my tiny house goes. So exciting. We'll see what the day brings. There it is on the truck. Gonna be coming off, gonna be unloaded. That's my new home. So excited. It's done. It's done. It's up. It's so wonderful. I'm so excited. Oh, look. This is hard to get this at this angle. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's my windows with my shutters and the roof. Let's see, how can I get far enough back that you can get a good look at this? It's so wonderful. My house is built. It's awesome. Let's see. Can I get you a better look at this? Whoops. I'm running into stuff. There it is, you guys. It's done. My tiny house is complete. Absolutely loving it. Next time, I'm going to give you guys a tour of the inside. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.